Hi everybody, and welcome back. So we have finished the main quest line for the Harborage, and we are now sitting at level 17, so we have 9 more levels to go before this build is complete. Because I wouldn't say it's finished necessarily, because you can always improve your builds. But definitely for what I'm showing you guys, it'll be complete at level 26. So we've got to find a way to get some quick levels. And one of the best ways to do that is just to go questing. So we're gonna go as soon as I'm done, looking through my skills. It's always good to double check everything. And we're gonna go and look for some quests to do. Or we might go ahead and do some dailies. Go ahead and grab this lore book while we're here. Whoops. We'll go to our weapon. We'll go ahead and charge it. It's not wholly necessary to charge your weapons, when you're still low level like this. And it's not incredibly necessary to repair your armor, because it's basically just a money sink, especially when you're leveling into gear and you replace it constantly anyway. So if you're doing like I'm doing and you're leveling up to a finished project or a finished product, then don't worry about repairing your gear. You're just wasting gold. Just replace it as soon as you get a better piece. So, and for the better pieces, we're looking at armor values, just because for this build we have a gear set that has already been pre-made and ready. We just have to get to the level to wear it, which is why this build finishes at level 26. So we will go ahead and go to the activity finder and go for a random dungeon and get that 19k XP. That's going to be super helpful for us, especially since we don't need that much to get to 18. And we will be almost to level 19 by the end of it. So 2 dungeons or a fair amount of experience in this dungeon, and we should be pretty good. Okay, so it looks like it's going to take us just a little bit to find a dungeon, which kind of sucks, but, you know, that's the meta we're in now. So, we'll just look for random quests, and go ahead and do those while we're waiting, I guess. Huh, cool. I don't know who said that, but yes, actually, that was our doing. Alrighty.
Do you know how long I've been looking for you?
I came back to Daggerfall so we can go ahead and start the DC quest line, but I forgot. Can't do that here. We need to start at Port Hunding and Stros Mackay. So we're going to go there. And we'll go ahead and just do the Daggerfall quest line and level up.
The withered stalk. The cat.
Look at that, Lambor. Our half-drowned friend is up and about. A job. Anyone who helps is going to get rich. The three folks I need are crafty. He's a thief. Naramo's nice enough for an Altmer if you get past his Dwemer fixation. Thing is, the relics he finds in Dwemer ruins sometimes come in very handy. She's an old friend. Captain, you won't spot her. She stays well hidden. Your best bet is to look for her monkey, Howler. They're never far apart. Bloody Captain Helene, but Bosek's thug deserted the ruler of... If by disagreed you...
It's right here. The Dwemer ruin unsoiled by bandits and thieves. Miraculous. To think that the Dwemer of Old Volenfell settled as far as Stros Mackay. My brother and I have scoured the ruin's exterior for some time now, but we have never been able to get several reasons. One is that Headman Bosek commissioned me to explore the ruins. A fascinating aspect of Dwemer ruins are the ancient mechanisms to be found. An excellent suggestion. With the focusing crystals in some, none can dim the gleam of avarice I see in your eyes. The treasure I seek
Well, you aren't at all what I was expecting. Let's talk. What brings you to this trash pit? Sneak up on you? It's what I do. Howler draws all the attention, I do all the sneaking. Now answer my question. What are you doing here? My ship may be a pile of driftwood, but my crew's alive, and Captain Helene has them. I won't leave without them. Help me rescue my... I didn't expect to get help so quickly. We're going to disguise my crew as sea drakes. Take these clothes. Look for a portly Breton, a sour redguard, and a big orc. The drakes are keeping them in the large buildings. Look for hampers with clothes, or kill a sea drake and take theirs. Put on their clothes and you'll look just lovely. Oh, do watch out for the sea drakes with... Remember, you can take clothes from hampers or off-dead sea drakes. Oh.
Another torturer from Helene, even uglier than the last one. I knew she wouldn't leave me. These sea drakes give pirates a bad name. Kill every last one of them you see.
Don't know who you are, huh? Word of advice. Don't let them capture you. If you can't get away, die fighting.
Who are you? What are you doing here? Stay away from Helene. She's a monster.
Now, what we're going to do, since I keep forgetting to do it, is we are going to curse, hurricane, big cloak. We'll switch this out with or Crystal Blast. And Unstable Familiar. Okay, so we'll do that. Summon the Familiar. So we've got the points for it. And go ahead and turn this mission in.
Almost done then. Everyone's out except my first mate. Her cabin girl had a key. Bosmer lass. Good trick, that. Did I really disguise myself as a fern? Or did you see a fern because you weren't looking close enough? I'll be visiting Helene in her cabin to thank her for the hospitality she's extended my crew.
Now, if you haven't already figured out why I went ahead and switched my bar to, all the stuff I don't use, it's because we still need to level up Dark Magic so we can eventually get Dark Exchange and Daedric Mines, because those will be handy later on. Of course, we'll be using them later on once we get higher level, but for low level, it doesn't matter too much. We're just kind of boosting it a little bit. And we need Conjured Ward and Bound Armor from the Daedric Summoning skill line. Again, not using them at low level, but boosting the experience to be able to use those later. It's going to be super helpful. And then we definitely want Surge from the Stormcalling skill line. We're going to be using that at low level, so it'll be very helpful to have that. And for all three of these skill lines, we need more passives. So we need to boost those as best we can. And because we are using a two-handed weapon, we're going to get experience points towards the weapon itself for turning in quests, and then having Wrecking Blow, although we can go ahead and switch that out with Critical Charge since it is not morphed. And that will help us out with the two-handed skill line. And it'll also help us out. It'll help us out a little bit less than if we were using it, but will still be incredibly helpful in the meantime. And that's why we do that. Now, if you want to boost one specific skill tree, then what you would do is you would make your back bar only things from that tree, and then switch to that bar right before you turn in a quest. And that quest experience that you get will be for just what's in your active bar. So it's incredibly helpful. Okay, that is super helpful. We're at the front of the queue for the dungeon finder. Finally. That'll help us get those levels that we need so much.
Can't a lady drink in peace?
Okay, so it looks like it's going to take us a minute to find a dungeon. Blows. Okay, I guess we're just going to continue. I stand corrected. Here we go.